Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Fatima. In today's video I'm going to be installing this unit, which is from Omgherhair. I was super excited to install this unit because I have not had a brown unit in such a long time. So this is their straight hair. I will have all the stats for this wig in the description box down below in terms of the length of this hair. But yeah, at this point I'm just showing you guys all the goodies that came with the wig, and then we're gonna go on to installing the wig. So of course the first step is to apply my cream foundation on the inside of the lace like I usually do. And then I'm gonna go ahead and cut the air tabs off. I'm using some scissors just to cut that off. I always prefer to cut the air tabs off before I glue the wig down. Personally, it just makes installing the wig for me so much easier, and just the process is a lot more seamless. So the next step is to glue this wig down. I'm using my bolt hole to glue this down, and I actually went in with literally so many layers to glue this down because I didn't want this install to last. And as you guys can see, I already did the bolt cap method off camera, so that was already done. So I'm just going in with pretty thin layers, and then I'm going to go in with the end of my rat tail comb just to smooth the glue out, and then I'm going to go in with another layer. I think I went for like 4 layers this time around, but since the layers are pretty thin, it's not going to be like super thick or tacky or anything like that. So that's how I like to do my installs now. Okay, so we're finally down to our last layer of glue. So personally, when I install my wigs using wig glue, I do not let my glue dry down completely clear. I like to let it dry maybe 70% of the way, where there are still some white bits in it. I don't let it dry completely clear, and then I will go in and apply my lace. Personally, that always gives me better results. The lace sticks so much better to the glue. Whenever I've let the glue dry completely clear before applying the lace ends up lifting super quickly, so I don't do that anymore, and I find that this technique works so much better. So now that I'm done laying this lace down, I'm gonna go in and cut everything off using a razor, an eyebrow razor. And I like to use an eyebrow razor because it naturally just gives you a jagged line. So I cut a slit in the middle of my head, and then I go in with the eyebrow razor and just take all of the excess lace off from each side of my head. And then later on, I'm going to check to see if any parts of the lace has not completely glued down. And if I find any parts of the lace that isn't completely glued down, I'm going to go in with a little bit more glue just to make sure that every single part of the lace is nice and flat and glued down onto my head. Okay guys, so at this point the lace is pretty much all glued down. I just had this last part to do, but this lace is so good. Lace from Omgherhair is always really nice and thin, and I didn't even mention that this wig did come pre-plucked and pre-bleached. I mean, this is a brown wig, so you don't need to bleach the knots, but I did not have to do anything to this unit. I literally just had to put it on, and this is what it looked like. And as you guys can see, it's plucked really nicely. So I really did enjoy that. And so now I'm going in and doing the baby hairs. I'm parting out hairs on each side of my head, and then I'm going to cut that short with an eyebrow razor. And then I'm going to curl the hair using a 1/2 inch flat iron, and then I'm going to swoop it using the pink hairspray. So that's the process that I do most of the time whenever I am doing my baby hairs. Also, I did want to mention that this hair was a little bit on the thinner side, but honestly I don't really see that as a con. When I receive straight hair, sometimes I like for it to be thinner. I feel like it just looks a little bit more natural. So I loved how I did my baby hairs on this unit, and I felt like I could have even left my hair in that like updo, like a half up half down, because low-key it looked so good when I was doing my baby hairs. But anywho, now I'm going to be hot combing everything down. I did go ahead and use my 𝐃𝐞𝐭𝐚𝐢𝐥 wax stick off camera. I placed that on the middle, like on my part, and then also at the front of my hair. And then now I'm just going over that with my hot comb just to make sure everything is nice and flat. And again, that's one of the things that I like about thinner hair. Like, it's so easy to get the hair to be really nice and flat at the top of your head. So now I'm going to cut the ends off. Like I said, it is thin hair, so the ends are also going to be thin, but I did also want to curl the hair. So whenever I curl a unit, it's really important to like trim the hair and give it some layers just so that the curls can look a lot better. So that's what I did. I trimmed the hair, and then I gave myself some light layers in the front, just some light layers, just so that the curls in the front of my hair can really like frame my face. So yeah. And then to curl my hair, I'm using my T3 curling iron. By the way, you guys, I don't know if you guys watched my video where I got the GED, I don't know, it's GD I think, curling iron. I didn't really like it, and I said that I was gonna get the T3 curling iron, and so I finally did. Actually, I got this for my birthday. But I think this is the first time that I've used this on camera. I love this curling iron. It gets really hot, and it's literally so easy to curl with this. I definitely feel like it's worth the price point. So I went in and curled in like medium sections. That's another pro of having thin hair. Literally curling the hair does not take much time because you're working with like just a little bit of hair. And so I curled everything, and then I went in and brushed the curls out with my fingers. So you guys are gonna see how that looks in a second. And voila, this is what everything is looking like after I finished curling the hair, and like I said, I'm just combing through my hair with my fingers. That's really all I needed to do. I didn't want to brush through it because I didn't want it to become like too flat. So this is what it's looking like. I literally love how this turned out. I hope you guys like this too. I've been meaning to go for like the middle part with the curls. I've been wanting to do that hairstyle for a minute, so I'm happy that I finally did it. I think it's super cute. If you guys like this video, of course hit the like button, leave some comments down below, and of course subscribe if you're new here. I'll see you guys in the next one.